All right, let's talk about this. Situationships. You know what I'm talking about. That weird, blurry, no label, kinda sorta relationship where you're more than friends but not quite a couple. No expectations, no commitment, just vibes. Sounds perfect, right? No drama, no stress, just fun. But here's the real question. Can it actually work? Or are we just fooling ourselves, pretending we don't want more when deep down we do? See, situationships feel like a great idea at first. It's easy, no pressure, no heavy conversations about where this is going. But that's the trick, isn't it? Because eventually, whether it's after a few weeks, a few months, or even a few years, someone starts catching feelings. Someone starts wanting more. And that's when shit gets complicated. You ever been there? One minute you're cool thinking, yeah, this is chill, I'm good with this. And the next, you're analyzing their texts, wondering why they haven't called, questioning if you even matter to them. And boom, you're in deep. But guess what? The whole foundation of a situationship is that you don't ask those questions. You don't get to demand more. That's the deal, right? Except, it's a deal built on the hope that nobody catches real feelings. And let's be honest, that's almost never how it plays out. And look, maybe you're telling yourself, no, this is different. We're both cool with it. No one wants a relationship. But let me ask you something. Are you really cool with it? Or are you convincing yourself that you are because that's all they're willing to offer? Because my God, there's a huge difference between genuinely wanting something casual and settling for it because you're afraid of losing whatever little connection you have. And let's talk about the ending, because it always ends, doesn't it? Situationships are like rental agreements. No one actually owns anything, and at some point the lease is up. One of you moves on. Maybe they find someone else. Maybe you do. Maybe they just decide they don't need this anymore. And when that happens, what are you left with? No closure, no breakup, just this weird emptiness like you were never really there to begin with. So, can a situationship work? Technically, sure, for a while. But let's not pretend it's some long-term fulfilling setup. It's a temporary fix, a band-aid for loneliness, a way to have someone without really having them. And if that's what you want, fine. But don't lie to yourself. Because if you secretly want more and you're hoping they'll change their mind, you're not in a situationship. You're in a slow-motion heartbreak, and you don't even see it coming. So, be honest with yourself. Is this really working for you? Or are you just settling for scraps and calling it a feast? And that's it, man. That's the reality. If this hit home, if you've been in this, or you're in it right now, think about what you really want. Don't just drift. Don't just take whatever you can get. You deserve clarity, you deserve real connection. And if this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep having these real conversations. Until next time, take care of yourself.